Tonight on Punchline, two teams of comedians use today's headlines to come up with the best punchlines. Our headliners, Soltanovich, Tony Baker, and Ryan Stout. And the challengers, Daphnique Springs, Becky Robinson, and Brian Monarch. And now, Punchline. Here's your host, Marc Istook.
Punchline, we have two great teams of comedians tonight riffing on the day's headlines, competing for votes from our live studio audience and our live viewers at home as well in Atlanta or Minneapolis who want to get in on the action. Head to playpunchline.com to vote on which group of comedians is funnier. Our headliners or our challengers. All right, everybody, in this round, punchlines are worth 50 points. Are you ready to play some punchline?
Yeah. Yes!
All right, let's get your hands on the buzzers and let's get started. I'm going to play a little game called Spoiler Alert. Of course, the #1 movie this weekend was Spider-Man Homecoming, earned more than $100 million. Rave reviews for the movie, especially for its fantastic plot twist. Now, audience, we're just cracking jokes here, but comedians, I want you to spoil that plot twist for anybody who hasn't seen the movie, all right? What is the big plot twist in Spider-Man Homecoming? Ready? Go! Daphnique.
Spider-Man identifies as a 35-year-old black woman named Esther.
Next. Kira.
Spider-Man Homecoming, spoiler alert, he does not make king.
Who's next? All right, Brian.
We find out his crush, Mary Jane, is actually marijuana.
Pass to Ryan.
He finally gets with Mary Jane and she eats his head.
As a spider, that's what a spider would do.
Spiders!
Ryan.
He changes his name from Spider-Man to Spider, don't assume my sexual identity.
Tony.
Turns out he spends the whole movie in the corner of your ceiling.
Pure arachnid form. All right, audience, it is your turn now to weigh in. Our headliners or our challengers, who was funnier? Let's tally those votes. Challengers, right out of the gate with 50 points. Our headliners have 0. We've got some more headlines to get to, and let's do just that. This just happened, by the way, in New York City. Construction workers unearthed what looked like an unexploded bomb, but luckily it was just a time capsule from the famed nightclub Danceteria that they buried all the way back in 1985. So comedians, I want you to name 3 things they found in the Danceteria time capsule. Go. Kira.
Gary Busey's career.
Becky.
Hillary's emails. Everybody knows on Wednesday nights, she went to Danceteria.
All 33,000 of them. All right, Brian.
Jennifer Grey's nose. Nobody puts baby in a time capsule.
Daphnique.
A wholesome image of Bill Cosby and a piece of Michael Jackson jerry curl that was burnt in the Pepsi commercial.
Very timely.
Very specific.
Ryan.
They found a list of names for nightclubs that were better than Danceteria.
So weird, right? Ryan.
Richard Simmons.
They found Richard Simmons. They found him. All right, audience, let's find your votes and let us know if the headliners or the challengers was funniest.
Come on.
What do you say?
Oh!
Challengers. Good job. Just got by a little bit. Just got it by a little bit, but you now have a 100-0 lead. So headliners, come on, let's live up to your name and start buzzing.
All right.
All right. Look, these guys are killing you on the buzzer, so get the hands ready. Here we go with our next headline. By the way, I'm still recuperating for that heat wave that was across the Southwest over the weekend. 122 degrees in Palm Springs, California. I don't care if that's a dry heat. That is unbearable. But comedians, what can anyone do for fun in 122-degree heat? Go. Ryan.
Cool off by the fire.
Tony.
In 122-degree heat, fun is a myth.
Ryan.
Cook spaghetti in the pool.
Yeah, Kira.
Well, I guess it's time to put on a burqa because they must know something we don't know.
Ryan.
You know what I do to have fun in that heat? 15 gin and tonics.
It's deadly. Becky.
Sit on the sprinklers. It's fun as a kid, but it's also very fun as an adult.
Not touching that one. Not touching it. Who's next? Tony.
The cool side of the pillow competition.
All right, who would win that competition? Who would win this round? Is it the headliners or the challengers? Audience, let's tabulate those votes. Hey! Let me give you you guys finally decided to show up today. All right. A little momentum on the headliner side. They are still trailing, though. 100 to the challengers, 50 to our headliners. Right. Let's move on to the next headline. Gonna play a little game called 3-Word Celebrity. Here's a picture of Mike Pence ignoring NASA's critical space flight hardware do not touch sign. So besides do not touch, comedians, what are the first 3 words that you think of when you see this picture? Go. Daphnique.
I'm president next. Trump.
Tony.
Tag, you're it, America.
Ryan.
Do not resuscitate.
Becky.
I am aroused.
Ryan.
Hooked on phonics.
Ryan.
Republicans can't read.
You went there. Ryan.
White male privilege.
Apropos, who's next? Kira.
Well, I think he's a robot, so I think he would say beep bop boop doo doo dee
I think that might have been more than 3 words, but audience, you get to weigh in. Challengers or headliners. Who was funniest? Was that you? I think that was down front. That extra vote pushed that one to the challengers, 150 to 50, but we've got more Punchline as we come back, and the point totals will be worth double. A chance for the headliners to make this thing respectable. We'll be back with more Punchline in just a moment. Never miss a Punchline by following, and subscribing to... What's the name of the show? Oh, it's Punchline.
We're back with more Punchline and your host, Marc Istook.
Right now, the challengers have a 150 to 50 lead over the headliners, but point values in this round are worth double. 100 points are up for grabs. Let's get right to it and play a little Name That Title. A movie about Ed Sheeran's life is being made. The very popular singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran. Comedians, name that title. Go. Tony.
Too soon.
Yeah, it is a little soon, right? Who's next? Kira.
You should have dated me in high school, girls. That's you, Sarah McAllister.
Next. Becky.
I am not Ron Weasley.
He does look like him. Yes. Tony.
You need more albums. The Ed Sheeran story.
I sense a theme. I sense a theme. Brian.
The carpet matches the drapes.
Wait for it. Ryan.
Since his first album was Plus, and his second album was The Multiplication, and his third was the division symbol, his movie is called Nerd.
That's pretty good. Brian.
Soulless and sunburnt.
All right, time is up. Audience, challengers, or headliners, who gets your vote?
Here we go.
Come on.
I think Ed Sheeran would get my vote. What the headliners did in this situation. Tied it all up, 150 to 150. Hey, only 2 buzzes by the challengers, guys. Let's step it up next round, okay? Moving right along to our next one. According to creditcards.com, they just released a survey that said the best restaurant tippers are Republicans, and the worst are Democrats. So comedians, some of you who may have actually tipped someone before, what else do Democrats do worse than Republicans? Go. Becky.
According to my parents, everything, but like, what do they know?
Next, Brian.
Turn out to vote.
Still raw, Brian is. Daphnique.
Hiding emails.
On a roll, Kira.
I think think Republicans are better than Democrats at starting wars.
Brian!
Bringing back highly necessary jobs like coal mining.
Supply and demand, Ryan Stout.
Republicans are way better at hiding their sexuality in the closet.
Okay, Kira.
Democrats need to get better at impeaching. Impeaching!
We could have kept this one going for a while. She's on the impeachment trail. Headliners or challengers, audience, who gets your vote?
Got it.
That picture, by the way, is just unbelievable. Headliners.
I think impeaching counted for something.
What's that I smell? Is that momentum?
It's called a comeback.
I think that's what I smell. 250 to 150. Let's continue with the next one. Tesla, the automaker, has just released the first photos of their brand new Model 3. It's a battery-powered car that's got a price for regular folks out there, mainstream consumers. So comedians, now that we can finally all have an electric car, what new invention are you dying to have? Go! Tony.
A car that moves by itself when your meter's expired.
I would like that. No need for quarters.
Genius.
Brian.
Mute button for your girlfriend.
Okay.
Daphnique.
Women in the crowd.
A car that has a man that listens to my emotional needs.
Are you guys dating? Who's next? Becky.
An automatic disposal system for the boogers you wipe on the sides.
Oh, but true.
Yup. Brian.
Beer goggles for your beer goggles.
Tony.
A dog that picks up its own poop and throws it away.
Yes!
No.
Kira.
Oh.
That means we don't get Kira's answer. Challengers or headliners, audience, aside from gross booger visions I can't get out of my head, what do you think of the Model 3? What do you think of our challengers? Guys, good job. Good job. Well done. 250 points for our challengers, 250 for our headliners. We're all tied up, and we've got more Punchline coming back in just a minute. Boy, our comedians had some hilarious punchlines and some real stinkers too, but we cut those out. So, think you can top our challengers or our headliners? Let us know your answer in the comments.
We're back with your host, Marc Istook.
What a game we have on our hands right now. Quite the battle, all tied up. 250 points for our headliners, 250 for our challengers. Hey, live audience at home, Atlanta and Minneapolis, you can make your voice heard by playing along at playpunchline.com, and those votes are especially worth a lot in this round. 150 points up for grabs for each one of our punchlines. So let's get right to it with our next headline. Speaker of the House Paul Ryan has banned women who wear sleeveless tops from his office at the House of Representatives. This is going to be pretty rough, guys. Comedians, what else are women not allowed to do in Paul Ryan's presence? Go! Daphnique.
They're not allowed to have an opinion, ovulate, speak, make eye contact.
She can keep going. She can keep going. Who's next? Who's next?
I'm dancing.
Brian.
Make a Planned Parent appointment.
Kira.
Obviously, they're not allowed to blink because he never does.
Becky.
Wear pants, because those are for men.
Ryan.
I'll tell you what, he won't allow any of this standing around making jokes and making the again stuff. That's him. That's not me. That's him.
Ryan.
Ford Healthcare.
Kira.
He won't allow women to do math over the 3rd grade because that's his level.
All right, audience, enough with the oohing, enough with the oohing. Headliners or challengers, I think Daphnique's still coming up with jokes. Who was funnier? Let's weigh in. I think that's what got you guys 150 points. 400 to 250, we continue. Guys in the house, you're definitely going to want to pay attention to this one. A new study released by Harvard Medical School says men really do have a biological clock. As they get older, their chances of fathering a child go way down. Comedians, what is your biological biological clock saying right now. Go. Ryan.
Who's Ed Sheeran?
Tony.
I'm a father, so my biological clock is saying, good job, Tony, you struck when it was hot.
Yes, yes. Ryan.
This sounds made up by women.
Daphnique.
It says start now, or else you're gonna have Benjamin Button-looking babies.
Ryan.
Hit the snooze button.
Because it's a clock, I get it. Kira.
Oh,
My biological clock is saying, try to get rid of those chin hairs. We're just going to keep sending more.
Becky.
My biological clock is saying, let's update those Tinder settings to 55 and up and have some fun.
All right, audience, what does your biological clock tell you? Challengers or headliners? Who was funniest? Boom! Headliners. I was told there'd be no math, but I do believe we have a 400 to 400 tie. Let's break that tie with a little photo finish. When we come back, we will crown the winner of Punchline in a minute. For clips, exclusive web content, and full episodes, like, follow, and subscribe to Punchline.
Take a seat, everyone. Punchline is back.
I gotta hand it to both of our teams because as competitions go, this one has been unbelievable. The challengers right out of the gate, you guys took control. Headliners, you came back and tied it in that last round. I mean, it was just like neck and neck, and the audience really just kind of making their votes heard. By the way, if you're watching at home live in Atlanta or Minneapolis and you would like to make your vote heard, you can join us at playpunchline.com. And this is the round that you really want to get in on. It is our photo finish round. We have a series of images that we will show you. Our comedians will provide the punchlines, and our audience is going to rate everything on a scale of 0 to 100. That score will translate to points, a lot up for grabs, as one of these teams tries to take home our non-existent Punchline trophy.
Yes.
Yes. And all the bragging rights they can tweet about.
I want it.
Now, challengers, since you guys are our challengers and our guests, given that we are tied, you will lead us off tonight. Any nerves at all as you get ready to lead off here, Daphnique?
No.
All right, I think you got this one.
It's a little cocky.
We're going to put 90 seconds on the clock.
Be better than us.
Let's get Daphnique ready. Let's go.
There you go.
Okay, just practicing putting my arms up for the police.
Audience! They say 59. Becky, to you.
Let's go next photo. When the pregnancy test comes back negative.
Audience! 70.
Nice.
Brian.
Next photo. These two blind brothers were just told that their mother is actually alive.
Blind people don't watch. Audience. 45.
45.
Daphnique.
Next photo. Get out before they put you in a nursing home, Greg. Run!
Like someone's grandmother. Audience. 68. Becky.
Let's go. I'll try next photo.
Oh.
But he also picked Trump's entire cabinet.
I think he's in that car you talked about. Audience. 82. Ryan.
Wow. Next photo. Apparently, even multimillionaires use Solo cups.
Is it solo? Yeah. Let's see, audience. 59. All right, Daphnique.
Next photo. I spit in his water.
What do you think, audience? There you go. 71. That was impressive, guys. You got a grand total of 854 points. So headliners. If my Paul Ryan third grade math education is correct, that means you guys have to get 454 points or more, right? That's right, right? Ryan, you look like a smart guy.
And Becky got an extra booger joke in, so that's a show record, everybody.
A special trophy just for the booger jokes. Hopefully there are no more. All right, headliners, 90 seconds on the clock. It is your turn. Let's see what you can do here. Kira, go.
Stop telling these models they're pretty. It's going straight to their head.
Audience.
Next photo. Oh, okay, we in the tub with a rubber ducky, Trump, and a Red Bull. Wear a helmet.
What do you think, audience? 62. Ryan.
Same photo. You really don't want to know how I'm steering this thing.
Audience. 84. Kira.
Next photo. Yes, Mom, if Jenny jumps off a cliff, I will fall.
What do you think, audience? 86. Tony.
Next photo. Oh. Okay, after we blow out the candles, we'll go out back for some kung fu.
Yeah.
What do you think, audience? 62. Ryan.
Next photo. My name is Queen Elizabeth, and this is the tomb I'll be buried in.
Audience. 62. Kira.
Same photo. Hello, President Trump. You see, you can sit on a throne and not tweet.
Audience, that sound means we're at the end of our round, but let's find out your score for Kira's punchline.
Ooh, nice.
74. Whoa. Hey, great job, guys. 854 for the challengers.
Wow!
For the headliners, 908. 908. Congratulations. Hey, well done tonight, guys. Challengers, you tried so hard. You had some great punchlines in there, but really, I think it was Queen Elizabeth that did it for you. All right. See you tomorrow. Follow @Punchline TV Show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. What is it? MySpace? Farmers Only. Tinder?